I have a big passion for creativity, in particular, in education, as Hal said. It wasn't always that way. I originally worked in the arts. I started out, I did a degree in English and theatre. And then it concerned me that English and theatre, well, particularly theatre, was very low down the food chain in public schools. My experience is that very many people go through the whole of their education and never discover what their true natural talents are, what it is about them that makes them special, different, unique, and therefore what would best suit them for a life with purpose and meaning, following their own, so to speak, their own true north. And one of the key interests to me, which is related to creativity, is diversity. And it really concerns me that we are being swept headlong through a process of school reform so far, which is entirely predicated on the idea of conformity and standardization. This is the issue, really. So running through my work, are three core ideas. One of them is that we're living in times of revolution. Secondly, that if we're to meet it, we have to think very differently than we have in the past about the nature of human talent and ability, that we live in education systems which are based on a very particular view of talent. But given how much the world is changing in terms of values, given how interconnected the world is in terms of values, there's never been a harsher challenge to us, I think, than to compose a form of education which gives children a proper sense of cultural perspective. When you start to pursue your interests and your passions, your life reconfigures itself around you. Other opportunities reveal themselves to you. You meet people you wouldn't otherwise have met. You encounter experiences that you would have missed. And your life is transformed in the process. There's a big confusion between standardizing and raising standards. So my interests are in creativity and diversity. So let me quickly define creativity. I define creativity as the process of having original ideas that have value. And one of the reasons I was interested to come to Nebraska is I'd never been here before, and I was interested to find out how it looks to you here. Yes.
And I think the other thing is we're asking teachers to constantly change how they teach, but we keep asking them to do that in the same structure that we've had for years.
How are the arts doing in schools in Nebraska? This isn't, to me, just about the arts, but I'm saying throughout the country there's evidence that the arts are being cut back in schools.
In Nebraska, the curriculum does not mandate or require arts instruction for graduation from high school. That is set by the local districts.
I would encourage you not to stop having this conversation. There are several states in the country, I mentioned two of them already, but others too, and many school districts who are trying to meet more often, to bring these conversations together, to see what can be done. Anyway, thank you for listening. I look forward to coming later.